In April 2025, according to the Customs Department, the total value of import and export goods reached $74.31 billion, down 1.4%, equivalent to a decrease of $1.06 billion, compared to the previous month. Although import and export turnover decreased slightly by 1.4% compared to the previous month, it still recorded a significant increase of 21.3% over the same period last year. In the first 4 months of the year, the total import and export turnover reached $276.89 billion, an increase of 15.7% over the same period in 2024. In particular, the trade balance continued to maintain a trade surplus of $3.79 billion, affirming the stability and competitiveness of the economy. Regarding exports, April recorded a turnover of $37.45 billion, down 2.8% compared to the previous month, of which the domestic economic sector reached $11.66 billion, up 5.2%, while the foreign invested sector, including crude oil, reached $25.79 billion, down 6.0%. Compared to the same period last year, exports increased by 19.8%, especially the domestic economic sector increased sharply by 25.7%. In the first 4 months of the year, export turnover reached $140.34 billion, up 13.0%. The domestic economic sector contributed $40.74 billion, up 18.1%, accounting for 29% of the total turnover, while the foreign invested sector reached $99.6 billion, up 11.0%, accounting for 71%. On the other hand, import turnover of goods in April reached $36.87 billion, almost equivalent to the previous month. The domestic economic sector reached $14.48 billion, up 3.6%, while the foreign invested sector reached $22.39 billion, down 2.2%. Compared to the same period last year, imports increased by 22.9%, of which the domestic economic sector increased by 26.0% and the foreign invested sector increased by 21.0%. In the first 4 months of the year, total imports reached $136.55 billion, up 18.6%. Regarding import and export markets, the United States continued to be the largest export partner with $43.4 billion, while China led in imports with $53.2 billion. The trade surplus with the United States reached $37.7 billion, up 24.9%. The trade surplus with the EU reached $13.4 billion, up 16.8%, and Japan $0.7 billion, nearly double the same period last year. In contrast, the trade deficit with China increased by 44.2% to $35.1 billion, with Korea reaching $9.6 billion, up 9.5%, and the trade deficit with ASEAN increased sharply by 83.1% to $5.4 billion. These figures show that import and export activities are still maintaining growth momentum. Despite slight adjustments in some areas, trade policy and strategic adjustments of enterprises will continue to play an important role in maintaining a stable trade balance.